raining again. You know, honestly, this is my only open window for this entire week to ride a bike outside, and that's gone. But I do have some unattended business here that needs to be attended to. So we're gonna do that today, as well as talk about bikes, or at least one bike in particular. But before we can get to that, I gotta take care of this. All right, considering that it's raining and today was pretty much my only ride window of the entire week, I figured today would be as good a day as any to spend some time talking about things I'd like to do with bikes, considering I'm not gonna do anything with bikes. More specifically, I wanna talk about the ADD. Those of you that have been following me for a while know that I've been riding the Van Dessel ADD, which is aptly named for me. I've been riding that for the past 2 years. I was gonna do a full breakdown on the bike because I've actually never done one, but we're not doing that today. What I wanna do today is kind of do a look at what I wanna do with the bike, or my bikes, or this bike in particular. Man, I got a few plans that I'm looking at. Most of them just involve riding it. This is an ongoing joke with me. I just need to get out and ride. It doesn't involve a lot of changes. One of my New Year's resolutions that are not resolutions, I wanna do tubeless on this bike. I definitely don't feel like I'm experiencing the full capabilities of this bike without running it tubeless. I like how it's set up right now with the Horizons. You know, it's more road, more of a kind of a road style. Obviously you can ride anything gravel and things like that. I really want to run more off-road on this thing. I want to do more single track. The loud fork definitely gives you the ability to ride some trails that you normally wouldn't on a drop hard road bike. That combined with the 27.5 by 2.1 1/4, I think is what I was running on those Maxxis tires. All of that combined gives you the confidence, or kind of begs you to ride this thing in a manner that you normally wouldn't with a road bike, which puts you into some really technical situations that with a regular mountain bike wouldn't be that much of an issue because of one specific thing.
Get to the drop!
I want to talk dropper post. But before we get into that, I got to do a commuterectomy on this thing. Too much stuff on it. Eventually I'll do a review on this bag. Eventually I'll do a review on these bar mitts. All right, that's much better. So let's talk dropper posts. Some of you out there probably are incredulous to the idea of dropper posts on drop bar bikes, much less suspension forks. But definitely suspension forks are very fun on drop bar road bikes. Big tires with big knobs on them are very fun on drop bar road bikes. And I'm pretty sure that getting a dropper post is going to be fun on a drop bar road bike. Is it needed? No, but this is supposed to be fun. Bikes are fun, right? I mean, we don't have to follow everything that everybody else is doing because somebody says that it's not cool, or somebody on Bike Rumor is just like, oh, you don't need this. Natural suspension and tires, man. Oh, hey, good frame materials. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for that one. Anyway, I wanna have fun. Part of, and I forgot to mention this just a second ago, part of what I wanna do this season is get loose, or learn to get loose. That was one of my resolutions. I'd like to be able to do that on a mountain bike. That is probably not gonna happen because I can't afford a mountain bike. I'd also, and the flip side of that is I do have a very nice bike sitting right in front of me. And for the most part, dropper posts are kind of cheap in comparison to mountain bikes, which brings me to the next part. Why are dropper posts so freaking expensive? So I was checking out couple of the brands, the usual suspects, RockShox Reverb, Raceface Turbine, and something like the Thompson Covert. At retail, I mean, I can get some of these at cost, through working at the shop. But even at the shop prices, they're super expensive. Like I can't justify that. When you look these things up online, like brands like, Brand X, the Brand X Ascend, and P&W or Pacific Northwest Components, the P&W Pine, they seem to be more reasonable. Well, the Pine is on sale, just from a quick search. The Pine is on sale, and they're all around like $100. That seems more reasonable, like the RockShox and the Thompson. I mean, the Thompson is like, whatever. They're expensive. So I'm thinking, and I'm pretty sure that this thing can do internally routed. I'm pretty sure it can do internally routed. I just never really considered it. I don't think I want externally routed. The other catch is that it needs to be 27.2. There's a lot of brands out there that don't do 27.2. Most of them are made for mountain bikes. So that limits my selection. And the selection that I've seen so far has been relatively expensive, except for the ones that I saw online. So that being said, what are your thoughts? I need some feedback on this. I have the Force Hydro. Left-hand shifter is not being used, so I could rig up a dropper for that. And even if it's external, I want to hear your opinions. What dropper post should I get for this? I'm leaning towards something like the Brand X or the P&W on sale. The other thing I should add into there is should it be an 80 millimeter or should it be 100 millimeter? I have to look up a little bit on terms of how much the seat post, how much the non-moving part of it sticks out. I need to be able to have enough room to be able to do that. So I'm guessing an 80 might be better than 100. I don't know. So one, I'm gonna ride droppers this year, get loose and have some fun, shred some gnar on this bike. And two, more immediately, what post should I get? So yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know what post I should get and what length I should get. And yeah, that's about it. I'm just looking forward to getting outside and riding. Still, I don't even know what is January. I don't even know what today is, but it's real close to being February and I still haven't ridden outside. This is out of control. Anyway, if you liked the video, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.